Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're coming from and joining us at Battlesnake Official on Twitch TV. So today's the day. Today's the day that everyone's been waiting for, tournament day for Stay Home and Code. So super excited about that. But before tournament day, before we get in that, we've got a special guest here with Brad and I. We got Joe Nash joining us from the European region to give us his expert opinion on what's going to be happening in the tournament. And so before we jump into that, I just want to let these two lovely gentlemen introduce themselves. You all know who I am. I'm Noah. I'm here all the time. You're probably sick of hearing me talk. So I'm going to pass over to Brad and let him introduce himself first.
Yeah. My name is Brad. I work on Battlesnake full time alongside Noah. You've seen me over the last couple of weeks. Let's throw it over to Joe.
Hi there, I'm Joe. I am a past Battlesnake sponsor and enthusiast. Hugely into hackathons and all kinds of live coding and like coding competition events. So Battlesnake is a super exciting new format to me, and I'm really happy to see it go virtual during these current times and get people engaged in some new activities.
All right. Okay, so let's dive into things real quickly. We've only got a short period of time before we're jumping in the tournament. So let's talk about why we're here and what we're doing. And so if you've been following along, if you know what we're all about, this is the Stay Home and Code programming competition. We've had some great partners, great sponsors, and a lot of workshops running over the past couple of weeks. So let's just talk about what that kind of talks. And so right now is the pregame show. So not quite at tournament. You know that because our lovely casters aren't here yet.
Almost there.
Yeah. We're getting there. Close. Anticipation. It's all about the anticipation.
I mean, we're no Curtis, Chris, and Aileen, but we try.
No.
We're just warming people up for them.
Yeah. We're the bench warmers.
We're the warm-up band.
So Stay Home and Code is a 2-week online programming league. We've been doing this to raise some money for Food Banks Canada. We started on April 10th. We had workshops running until yesterday, so that was April 24th. And then today, April 25th, that is the big Battlesnake tournament day. Super excited. If you want to check out more, if you want to look at the arenas, you want to look at the tournament brackets, you can go to play.battlesnake.com and look at all of the information there. So what is our fundraising goal? We've been trying to raise $50,000. This is actually out of date. We got to update this today. We're actually around $23,000 of our goal. So that's a nice and exciting. We're getting there. We hope that we can hit that $50,000 mark today. We can do it. I think everyone who's watching, everyone just chips in a few bucks.
Yeah, today's gonna. We have probably 26,000 people watching right now.
Yeah.
If all of those people put in $1.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
Just like $10, and then we can blow that fundraising goal out of the water.
Yeah, let's go for millions.
Yeah, let's do it. And so, Food Banks Canada is trying to raise $150 million. And so we joined them in their initiative so we could add our drop into their bucket and help fill it up as soon as possible, because they are trying to fill a need across the nation as COVID-19 has sort of put a hamper in how food banks are collecting donations and getting volunteers. So they're an amazing organization. We're super excited to be working with them. And you'll be able to hear from them directly during the tournament as well. And then here are our partners. And so these are the people that are actually powering the Stay Home and Code competition and Battlesnake itself. And so AWS, RBC, Communitech, and Prospect, they all joined early days. They actually helped us name this tournament. As soon as we told them what we were thinking, they all just said yes right away. And then GitHub is our annual partner. So they kind of power everything we do across the year. So we're super thankful to be working with these organizations as well. And then these are all the other organizations that came in specifically for Stay Home and Code. So these are all the startups, the small organizations. They're not the AWSs of the world, but they still wanted to help. They're excited about what we're doing. They knew they could help out a little bit. They did workshops. They've got teams in the sponsor division. They've done donations. They've helped market the event to get more users. And so they're just, they're here because they believe in the vision and believe in what we're trying to do. If you want to join the Battlesnake community, you can go to our GitHub, you can go to our Slack, or you can go to our Discord. We're there. Brad's there. I'm there. Joe's there. our casters are there, and you can ask anybody questions about what we're doing or how to get started, and someone's going to help you out there.
We should also say we're all in Twitch. I think there's at least a few of us in Twitch chat right now. So if you have questions live during the live stream, you can throw them in Twitch chat, and we'll relay them to the casters in real time.
Yeah, and you can always say hi to your favorite caster. Try and interrupt them. Call out Curtis's caster curse.
Try to distract Curtis. Yeah.
Chat heckling is widely encouraged.
But I'm going to talk quickly about our workshops. So we ran 2 weeks worth of workshops. These are just some of the amazing organizations that ran some of the workshops. And if you wanted to watch any of those again or you missed them, you can go to our Twitch channel and check out all the videos there. They're also at the Stay Home Code events page. So if you missed something or you want to rewatch something, go there, check it out. So now I'm going to pass it off to Joe and Brad, because this is more their area, less my area, and let them talk about the divisions.
Yeah, let's get some divisions and some tournament brackets going up on screen here. I did want to call out, I feel like our Battlesnake shirt game is just on point today. I don't know. I see Joe's got the latest. I've got like a 2016 throwback Battlesnake shirt here.
I did debate bringing out my 2018 one today, but I like the new logo so much.
The new one is really nice.
The new one's really, and then Noah's got that original super metal 2015 background.
The background, I love that background. I also have that shirt.
I think there's some shirts kicking around, but you don't see them too much these days.
No, you can get one at the bodega if you really want that original design.
Oh, really?
You can buy one at the Battlesnake bodega.
Where
there's also interested in Noah's hat.
Yeah,
also available at the bodega.
Also available.
I'm just repping all of the Battlesnake gear.
I think it's battlesnake.com/store. I think
it is store.
You can get there. Yeah. Awesome. Just moving some stuff around. Okay. So the Stay Home and Code tournament is broken up into 4 divisions. So we're gonna run 4 separate tournaments today. There's the parent and kids division, the rookie division, the veteran division, and the sponsor division. The rookie division is going to be new web developers that are new to Battlesnake, developers that are early on in their career, developers that just want to try something new. I think this is one of the divisions that Joe and I know Joe's really passionate about this one. I really like it too, because I think you see a lot of interesting strategies and a lot of interesting tech. This is where people kind of try new ideas. Let's go here. This is what we want. All right, let's take a look at the brackets. We got there. All right, so the brackets for the rookie division. This is, so I think we've got 64 teams that made the cut into the rookie division. We had way more than that actually enter the arena, but we had to cut it off at 64 to make sure that we have enough time to cast all these games. Otherwise, it'd just be way too many games today. So if you go to, these pages are live now. You can go look at who's going to be in your group. So Group A, I think the ones to watch. Who are you watching for in Group A here, Joe? I think it's a Pink Penguin is one of the big ones. Oh,
yeah, I think they're
heavily biased by names. Penguin was one of the ones that we looked at the stream the other day. That was really fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. So that's fun to watch. And then Group B: Dennis, Marche, Pancake Breakfast, Phoenix Programming, Snacks, Unicorn, Downbash, Robusted. I think Dennis is one of the higher ranked ones there. That's definitely someone to keep an eye out for.
I'm a big fan of it. So there's a couple of entries, especially in the rookie category, where people are really championing languages that aren't widely used in Battlesnake as much. And Phoenix Programming is one of those teams where they're basically just doing it to just be like, hey, look, we're doing Phoenix. There's also a Julia one, and I think in the veteran division there was a small talk one. So yeah, I'm down for that. Just trying out a cool new technology and throwing it into the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's awesome. That's one of the ones you have to cheer for an obscure language, right?
Yeah, totally.
There's no other choice. We're not going to go through all the groups, but Group C, there's I think Quarantine was one of the high ranked ones there, and then Blue Whale I think came in the top 3. Cool. But let's talk about format.
Group F is the one I'm big into. There's Nesagrev in there. Is the scary snake that's super aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and also Rogue Hack Lab has been around for a while as well. They were in the Winter Classic and they placed fairly well. That's going to be one to watch. Let's talk about tournament format. So Rookie Division is the one where we're actually going to run 2 group stages. So every group's going to run 2 games. The winner from each game is going to move on. Then we're going to run group stage 2, which is going to be down to 16 snakes. Same deal, 2 games per group. They'll take us down to 4, then 3, and then 2, and the finals will be a best of 5. Casters will talk about that more in detail, but just gives you an idea of what the path to victory looks like. Joe, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who are you looking at here in the Rookie Division for top 3?
Top 3, I think Nesagrev has said is one of my favorites to win, just because they are the games we watch to them. They are both aggressive looking, and they've definitely followed through with that in their snake behavior. The other ones, God, top 3. I mean, I'm really hoping that one of the student teams get through in this one. As you said, the Rookie Division has learners. So we've got quite a few people from UVic. There's one of the club there. There's also a couple of individual students. So I'd really like to see a student team get through to the top 3. But this is so many. I don't know about today on all these teams. So many of them now.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the biggest virtual tournaments we've run for sure. There's also, I mean, we got to call it Whitish Meteors. Whitish Meteors made a mediocre climb to the top of the arena over the last few days. Awesome. So that's the Rookie Division. We're gonna keep moving here. Let's talk really quickly about the Parent and Child Division. So the Parent and Child Division is a new division for this tournament specifically. So we thought we'd try this. This is specifically for Battlesnake developers who are programming Battlesnakes with their kids,
which is amazing.
It is. It's amazing. Joe, what are we looking for in this division? What does success here mean?
Well, obviously, this is a educational activity, right? Like, you would hope that the parents working on this with their kids are giving those kids an opportunity to really try out this new things and really push their skills and their education when it comes to code. So I'm hoping we're going to see some really innovative techniques, maybe some stuff that what's the word I want to use here, is not necessarily going to be like a winning strategy in one of the higher divisions, but is like someone clearly playing around with something. Yeah. There is one of the things that was really shocked me last time I checked on this league, that I think your casters pointed out to me, was there is actually some folks doing ML in this division, doing some machine learning, which is wild for the age of the competitors. And also there's one of the cool things about this league, actually the Rookie League is going to be attracting a lot of like newer folks. There's actually some like veterans who like parents who have been involved in Battlesnake for a while, maybe on their own teams or with their kids at past physical tournaments, who are entered into this. So there is actually some quite a lot of experience in this league.
Yeah, I think Team Pixel is definitely one to call out. They participated in multiple in-person live events and then sort of rebuilt their snake from scratch with their kids in an effort to enter the parent and kids division. So that's awesome.
That's really cool. Love to see that. I'm a huge fan of Kyle the Third in the Obscure Basin of Despair. Again, mainly down to the name.
If you have to pick off name alone, that's the one to choose. Great. Let's take a look at or I'll talk really quickly about the brackets here. So we have nine entrants into the parent and kids division. So it's broken up into 2 groups, Group A, Group B. You got 5 snakes in Group A, and then or five teams in Group A, 4 in Group B. We'll run 2 games of each group, and the winner will move on, and we'll break that down to 3 and then 2. Joe, you got a top 3 for parent and kids?
I think actually Team Pixel is a very strong one. Roger Dodger would be probably my second place, and then I'm rooting for Kyle.
ML one, right? Yeah.
Kyle is currently down in I think it was 8 on the arena rankings. That's going to cover.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's take a quick look at the veteran tournament. I believe there's 32 teams. I think we had an even 32 teams enter, so we were able to get everyone in. Same deal. We got 4 groups. You can look at this page and see where you're at, and so you understand what your path to victory here looks like. But Joe, what groups, what snakes are you looking at here?
This one is really hard. So the Swedish Vikings were absolute monsters during the Snake Pit Live the other day. That is going to be a tough one. I hadn't seen Walter. Walter's getting my my name prize just for emojis there. Yeah. But yeah, that bracket you're on right there, that's a tough one. You've got Swedish Vikings. The Nieder Snake is
always a competitor.
Yeah. And then Luxlight. Was Luxlight in this bracket? Lux.
Yeah. I think they're up here in Group A.
Yes.
Lux, and then we've got Lux
is very good
versus
as
Secret Snake.
Nice.
Secret Snake is also a fierce competitor.
There's always these things in tournaments with brackets, right? Where like you look at the bracket you're at and you're like, oh, I've got a harder bracket or I've got an easier bracket. And I think this one's interesting because just about every bracket is equally punishing. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's quickly look at the sponsor tournament. I'm just trying to move through this quickly so we can get
AWS came through hard, huh?
So this is interesting. So in the last 3 days, we've had AWS submitted not one but 3 teams. These are individual development or engineering teams inside AWS, and they all wanted to put in separate snakes. And so we were like, sure, that's fine. They're big organizations, so it's different developers behind each one. But you've got
they've annotated with what their technology is, right?
Yeah. I think they're all using SageMaker, but they're using different flavors of SageMaker.
Right.
I think you've got one that's RL tuned, one that's using heuristics, and one that's not. And I think they're all SageMaker under the hood, which is.
I like to imagine that some internal product decisions are being made on the strength of which one emerges victorious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Wait for that new feature release. SageMaker Battlesnake specific mode. And then you've also got RBC. So RBC also submitted 3 teams. RBC Amplithonify. I think there's a pun in there. Up in Group A, and then in Group B you've got 2 more RBC teams. There's RBC Boa Realis, which I think wins the name competition in the sponsor division, as well as RBC X is another RBC team. Yeah. So who are you looking at for top 3 here? I think we lost Joe's audio. That's all right. I'll just guess for him. He definitely number 1, Battlesnake Official. Joe's gonna pick Battlesnake Official as number 1, clearly. Yeah. Joe gives us the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, you're back.
How's that audio? Is that working? Cool.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely Battlesnake Official. Obviously, you have a huge home advantage. No, I was going to say I'm going to be a realist and say I expect a good performance from AWS, and I don't just mean that as in I think they will do well. It's they really should do well given they have an AI product. So this is a bit of a test for the AWS team. You've got to get out there and make it work. Though the fact there's 2 of them in Group A is tough.
Yeah, well, they're
really slimming down their chances.
And they're up against GiftBit is a really good team, Benevity is a really good team, and so I think it'd be nice if one of the AWS teams makes it to the top 3. I think that'd be great. That'd be a really good showing. I think they'd be proud of that. Some of these companies have been working on their snakes for multiple years. I know AWS has only been working on it for about a year or so. So it'll be interesting to see. And then obviously, hopefully RBC shows up as well.
What's going on with the Battlesnake Official Snake this year? Is it doing any particular thing you've angled for in that one?
It's surviving. My goal with that one was to not spend any time programming it, so it stays on the board, which is pretty good. I'm proud of that. So I'm thinking it'll probably just win because no one will expect it, right? That's exactly
right.
Awesome. So that's the bracket preview. Let's take a quick look at what else we got. We got a couple more things to talk about. This one is super exciting. So if you're in Twitch chat, this is fresh from our designer as of this morning. We've got some new Stay Home and Code themed Battlesnake heads and tails that are now available live now and working. We were just testing them this morning and they were working in the board. So if you want, you can actually check out brand new heads and tails for your snake. And I don't think Joe's seen these before. I think these are
new. I haven't. These are new to me.
Yeah.
Brand new.
So first we've got the coffee and the caffeine head and tail. This is my favorite.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. Second is the weightlifting, the working out snake. So you've got the sweat drops on the face.
Already working hard.
And the weightlifting tail. staying home, working hard. There's the gamer snake, obviously. Yeah.
These are so. I like that you obviously just went like, oh wait, we can put objects on snakes, and really went ham on that.
Why not?
Yeah, I think we learned this with the Winter Classic, right? Is like,
Right.
yeah. We can just attach anything and call it a snake tail, and it probably works out. And then the last one is the Tiger King.
This is amazing.
With the Tiger King head and then the tiger tail. So
I have a feeling that one's going to be a favorite.
Yeah. I agree. I think we're going to see a lot of those. So those are all of them now. This is the new Stay Home and Code themed Battlesnake skins available now. You can update your snake. I think the docs are updated too, if I remember.
They are. Yeah. We dropped the link in Twitch chat.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you go to the docs, they'll be included here. The whole new theme, just 4 tails, 4 heads. And you can use those now. Those are pay to win skins right there.
I know last time we announced new skins, Curtis kept calling foul on superpowers.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
you can't have the new skins get embarrassed.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna relinquish the screen here, send it back to Noah to take us out.
All right, thank you, Brad.
Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to mention. The global arena, we're going to pause the global arena during the tournament, so the global arena will not be running. But in the next few minutes, we're actually going to turn the rookie, parent and kids, veteran, and sponsor divisions back on, so that we can get those snakes warmed up. And if you're running on Heroku or you're running on Replit, let's get those servers up and running. We're just going to put them on like a low game count, but those will be going on in the next 5-10 minutes or so, just to keep the snakes warm.
I know it's a very practical consideration there, where you're like making sure those servers come alive. But I also just love the idea of like all of these snakes in a green room somewhere, like warming up before their big like stage entrance.
They're all doing stretches,
with their WWE walk-on music.
Demanding green M&Ms only.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about prizes, because this is a competition, and so what's a competition without some prizes? This competition is for raising money for a charity, but you gotta be able to walk away with something if you're in that top 8 for each division. And so I'm gonna quickly just touch upon that, and it's some sweet Battlesnake gear. So if you like Joe's shirt, you're gonna get one of those if you hit the top 8. So very nice. If you hit the top 3, you also get a Battlesnake hoodie, as you can see right here. Sweet hoodie. And if you're number 1, you get the Battlesnake gamepad. And so this is for your desk. Cover it up, make it so that you can show off that Battlesnake first place. You're rocking out in the charity division.
If your mouse is all over the place while you're coding your Battlesnake, this is going to help. This is going to just full desk coverage.
Make you a better
I was going to say, that looks like a wide mat. That's a full desk one?
It's a full desk mat. It's a full gamer pad. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I had to specifically tell Brad and Chris that they couldn't take any home when we first got them in the office.
The reason the Battlesnake official snake entered the sponsor division was because I'm going to win one of those.
Yeah, we don't even get these. And then I'm going to talk through the schedule really quickly. And so right now we're at the pregame show right here. Coming up next is the welcome, and that's when you get to see the casters. So you don't have to listen to us talk anymore. You get to listen to the casters, because they're, let's be honest, they're much better at what they do than we are. And then we'll jump straight into that sponsor division. And so we'll see the AWS versus RBC versus all the other sponsors, and seeing who's going to take the top spot there. And then right at 12 o'clock, we'll start that rookie division. We'll do the great group stages, and then veteran division after that. Again, group stages. We'll run the whole parent and kids division, see who comes out on top there, and then we'll do the finals for the rookie and veteran after that. And then we'll do a farewell and thank you around 4 o'clock. And I do want to mention that, if you've done a Battlesnake tournament before, you'll realize that these numbers are guesstimates at best. Games can take a little bit longer, they run a little bit shorter, and so we're doing our best to adhere to this schedule, but things might change a little bit, just the way the Battlesnake games roll out. Sometimes they take a little longer than you expect, because the snakes are just that smart, and they really cover the entire board, and it can take a little while to get through them. But super excited to see how this runs, and yeah, just gonna get through there. And
yeah, and if you're watching already, if you're on Twitch chat and watching, and you're gonna hang out with us all day, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming out, tuning in. We appreciate it, and show some love in Twitch chat.
Yeah. I mean, shout out your snake, shout out your favorite teams. Let us know who you're rooting for in every division. And I'm going to plug our fundraising goal here again, because that's why we're here. This is why we did this, is because we're trying to support Food Banks Canada. And so help us get to that $50,000 point. Battlesnake.com/donate. We'll drop the link in Twitch chat again. Just, $5, $10, every little bit helps. As food banks, they support over 90% of food banks across the country. And so they're making sure that everyone is getting the food and the nutrition they need during this crazy time. And I was talking to one of our partners at food banks, and they let me know this like crazy stat. So that, if you're buying food and then you're donating it to food banks, they can buy 20 times as much food as we could, just through their partners and their distributors. And so, like, if you donate $1, that's $20 worth of food that they can purchase. If we were to go to the grocery store. So that's crazy to me, that like that's their buying power at Food Banks Canada. And so they can make that dollar stretch.
All donations here go a long way to help, right? That's the whole thing.
And I'm going to talk about our code of conduct, because this is an online tournament. It's an online community. And so Battlesnake's for everyone. It's for all ages. And so, we've got those parent and kids watching. We've got kids at their homes watching. So just, when you're talking, when you're in Twitch chat, when you're in our Slack groups, just make sure that you're being welcoming, respectful, and considerate with your language. You're being inclusive. If you want to name that team something that you think is funny, but somebody might not, maybe reconsider how you want to name your Battlesnake team or snake. So just think about what you're going to say before you say it. We do have mods in the Twitch chat, in Slack, in Discord, and all of our sort of community spaces. And so any code of conduct violations will not be tolerated. On that lovely note, I am going to sign off. And I think Brad and Joe are going to join me in signing off, and we're going to welcome the casters. And so I'm really excited to that. But we're gonna pause. We're going to go to quick intermission, get our casters here up and running, and they're gonna start getting the tournament rolling.
I think Curtis just woke up, so we gotta clean him up a bit before we put him on stream.
Get him a cup of coffee.
All right, awesome. We'll get out of here. We'll be back in a few minutes with the first games. Let's go.